Welcome to the shore where dreams begin. Sunlight on the sand, a new day to swim. Mila runs along the golden beach, blonde hair dancing in the summer breeze. She builds a castle, counts the shells, wishes for wonders where the ocean swells. Close your eyes and drift away, under the sea where the mermaids play. Magic currents in the moonlit tide. Come with me to the world that hides. Ooh. Mila wakes and finds her room aglow, but in her heart she longs to dive below. A mermaid's tail, scales shining bright. Marina greets her in the silver light. They dance with dolphins, laugh with the whale, glide past shipwrecks down a hidden trail. Octopus wave, sharks swim by with grace. Fish of every color fill the sacred place. Treasure chests gleam, emeralds in a glow. Real or dream, it's time to know. Close your eyes and drift away, under the sea where the mermaids play. Mila wakes upon the sands at dawn, necklace of gold and emerald drawn. Real it seems from that ocean night, keeps her dreaming of the moon.
A little girl called Mila had a day at the beach where she made sandcastles and played with the waves. She discovered a starfish on the shore. How magical! She went to bed that night wondering how wonderful it would be to see under the waters and see all the wonderful life. The creatures and fish just like dolphins do, and mermaids. She woke in the night to discover she had a mermaid tail. The next thing, she was a real mermaid swimming under the sea surface. She could breathe underwater. She swam around not really understanding what had happened, but it was so exciting. A kind young turtle swam alongside her and showed her how to just swim easily with the underwater current. She saw a seahorse and crustacean and told them she could now just float in the water. They showed her that they too could float with the current. A friendly dolphin escorted her and spoke with his clicking sounds, but she was not able to understand what he was saying. Soon she came across a friendly eel. He seemed friendly. At first anyway.
Hello, my dear. How lovely and delicious you look. I haven't seen you around here before. Oh well, you can rest here, and I'll take good care of you. And I'll show you around after you have a sleep in my cavern.
In the distance, a shark had been watching and didn't like what he had seen. He swam closer and put himself between the eel monster and Mila. The shark said, "Hello, dear. You don't want to stay here. He is not good, and you would not be safe." "Where are you from?" Mila explained that she was from land and she didn't know how she got here. The shark told her that he could take her to a mermaid colony, where they would welcome her. He led her through some wonderful places, and told her to stay with him until they arrived. Mila thought it was so strange to be swimming with a shark. Weren't they dangerous? Well, this one didn't seem to be, and he did protect her from the eel monster. Eventually, he asked her to stay by a ridge, and he would be back for her soon. The shark swam down to a mermaid and asked to talk with her. "Oh, Marina," said the shark. "Can I talk with you?" "Oh yes, of course, Sharkwell." "What about?" Sharkwell told Marina about Mila and asked if she would meet her and look after the young mermaid. "Of course I will," said Marina. "Let me meet her, please." Sharkwell introduced the mermaids to each other. Marina was a beautiful grown-up mermaid who was lovely and welcoming to Mila. Marina assured Sharkwell that Mila was welcome and safe with her and at the mermaid colony.
"Welcome, Mila. I welcome you to our colony. You will be safe and happy with us. Thank you, Sharkwell. You did well to bring her to me.
They waved goodbye to Sharkwell. Marina embraced Mila with welcoming arms. She told her that she would look after her and show her many wonders of the deep-sea world. When Mila told her how she became a mermaid, she was astonished. How marvelous. Mila told her of the dolphin and his clicking, and then the bad eel monster. Marina explained that the dolphin was probably warning her of the eel monster. They swam amongst many beautiful colored fish. There were so many types, and it was a real joy. Marina said, "These yellow fish are yellow tangs."
Mila said they were lovely. She asked if she could see some dolphins. Maybe some this big. So Marina led Mila, and before she knew it, they were swimming with many dolphins. The dolphins did some fancy moves, showing how much control they had in water. They were very friendly and such fun.
Marina held Mila's hand as she led her amongst other schools of fish. These weren't tangs. They were bigger fish and many wonderful types. What a wonderful adventure Mila was having.
Marina led Mila to the sea floor. She showed her a deep-sea diver's helmet. She told her it had been there for years. Mila explored it for a bit.
Down where coral gardens glow, Marina drifts in tides below. 30 years of sparkling grace, beauty shining on her face. And Mila plays among the sea, 9 years old, so wild and free. Voice as clear as morning sun, laughing as the currents run. Marina and Mila, friends by the reef, swimming with the whale, sharing the leaf. Gentle giant guiding through ocean wonder, skies of blue. Together they sing beneath the waves, friendship stronger than the ocean caves. With a friendly way they ride side by side, mermaid hearts forever glide.
What a wonderful adventure Mila was having. She had swum with a young turtle, a shark, dolphins, all kinds of smaller fish, and now, with such a friendly young whale. This was truly a magical place.
The two mermaids swam amongst all kinds of reefs. There were all kinds of beautiful corals, sea anemones, fish of many kinds, crustaceans like crabs and shrimp, and seashells too. Marina asked Mila if she was enjoying herself. Mila said, "You bet. This is wonderful. Thank you for showing me all these wonders." Marina led Mila to an old monument of some kind, from the land above, she thinks. It was strange to see something like this on the sea floor. Marina continued to lead Mila to different places along the reef and seabed. places with all kinds of beautiful corals. Sea anemones, fish of many kinds, octopus, and crustaceans like lobster and shrimp. Mila was loving all the experiences, but she particularly loves the small fish darting about all over the reef. Mila presented a collection of colorful seashells that she had collected. Although Marina was very used to them, she was kind enough to be gracious and accept them much like someone on land would accept flowers. Marina led Mila to a special underwater cove. She told her it was a special place that some mermaids go to. She wanted to introduce Mila to her special friend Faye if she could find her friend and guide her to where she left Mila for a short while. Marina found and led her friend to where she had left Mila. They swam through various caverns and did find Mila eagerly waiting. Marina introduces Mila to her friend Gingerella. They shake hands and hug, both happy to meet each other.
In the deep where the coral grows, Marina meets Mila under the zone. Gingerella swims closer with a smile so bright. Handshake and hug, friendship takes flight. Three hearts beating, one in tune. Underwater dreams come alive soon. Marina, Mila, Gingerella, together they dance like the ocean's call. Mermaid friends through storms and rain. In this mystical realm we remain.
Marina takes Mila to swim with a peaceful giant, the whale shark. That is the biggest fish in the oceans. They mainly eat plankton and krill, but sometimes small fish as well. The two mermaids swim through more areas of the seabed. Then they come across a beautiful young seal. She looks a little lost and unsure of herself. Then, she is swimming around and heading to the other seals.
Marina and Mila come across an area where many small fish live and play. These include many clownfish. Some clownfish come to meet Mila and dance to show off their skills. Mila loves it and giggles.
They follow a clownfish to the next reef where some beautiful lionfish live. They are very stunning with amazing patterns. Marina told Mila to look but don't touch as they have very painful and poisonous barbs. What a treat! Mila and Marina swim with a turtle. This time a big older turtle.
The two mermaids swim over a ridge to a sandy seabed. There lay a shipwreck. The ship was perfectly upright as if it was still sailing. They met some more mermaids there. Some of the mermaids were having fun swimming up to the top of the masts and back down. There was also a big treasure chest overflowing with gold coins.
In the deep where the shadows play, mermaids dance by the shipwreck's bay. Up to the mast they glide so light, diving down to the treasure side. Gold coins sparkle like stars above. Laughter echoes, waves move and love. Through the ruins, secrets they find. In the ocean they're truly unbound. Oh, the treasures we seek in the depths of the sea. With every dive we reach a world where we can be free. Under the moon's soft glow, we find what we know in the
The two mermaids swim over to the ship again, and Marina shows Mila where crustaceans have made a good home. The crustaceans made this a home as they can hide from predators. For Mila, the do a dance.
Mila and Marina swim around a reef and explore. Mila is enjoying more wonders of the undersea world. They are soon aware from the noise and sight that a small submarine seems to be exploring this reef as well. They quickly swim to get out of its way and hopefully not be seen. The submarine continues to proceed through the reef and appears not to be aware of the mermaids.
The two mermaids swim over to a grand underwater hall. It used to be on land but now sits on the sea floor. Mermaids have fun and dance. Faye and Mila shows off her skills.
In the grand underwater hall, Mila swims so free, frolicking with mermaids in the salty sea.
She glides like a dolphin, her tail flicks wide. Dancing with bubbles, she's never feeling shy.
With scales shimmering gold, Mila shows her flair, her flips and twirls, a dazzling underwater pair. The ocean's alive in her every move. Under the moonlight, her heart starts to groove. Oh, Mila, Mila, in the grand hall below. With every flip and spin, she's got the crowd aglow. Mila, Lila, in the underwater hall. Through the coral reef she weaves a magical dance. Her laughter echoes through the waves so intense. In this watery world where dreams take flight, Mila stored a tale of pure delight. With a flip and a twist she dives deep below to the sunken treasures where secrets are told. Her tale beats strong, a spirit so free in the grand.
After all the dancing and fun, Mila was tired and had a rest at a spot where some other mermaids often rested. Marina and Gingerella swim through caverns and reefs to collect Mila as she was resting. Mila saw them swim past and managed to catch up with them and then called out, "Marina, Gingerella, I am here."
Marina and Gingerella stopped swimming and turned to Mila behind them. "There you are! Thank goodness!" cried Marina. "Yes, we were worried as we couldn't find you," cried Gingerella. The three mermaids had a hug and enjoyed each other's company again.
Beneath the waves where the moonlight gleams, the mermaids sway in silver streams. Marina weaves through coral and shells. Mila hums in underwater spells. Gingerella twirls with a pearlescent beam.
Another mermaid friend joins in the dancing, as do the dolphins and crabs.
On the seafloor they glide, spinning in circles where the secrets hide. The laughter echoes in the salt-kissed air. Three hearts entwined in a dance so rare. Crabs cuddle in with tiny red claws, tapping the rhythm without a pause. Then dolphins.
Marina led Mila through some areas where mermaids were swimming and mingling with dolphins and other fish. Marina and Mila swam off to an area that Marina wanted Mila to see. On the seafloor were hundreds, perhaps thousands of starfish. Mila was amazed. She picked one up and wondered if it might be the one she had found on the shore before she transformed to a real mermaid. In an area of the ocean bed is an area that is the domain of Sea Queen Cordelia. She is an underwater queen of considerable beauty and a kind and caring queen. She is one of the queens of the water underworld and oversees her territory. She loves the sea creatures that pass by and particularly loves the mermaid colony that live in peace under her domain.
Well, Marina, how lovely to see you again. And you have a friend I have not seen. You must introduce me, please. Hello, and thank you, Your Highness. Queen Cordelia, I'd like you to meet a new member of our mermaid colony. This is Mila. Welcome, Mila, and welcome to my domain. I am pleased to meet you, and you are in good hands with Marina. Oh, and Marina, make sure you take Mila to visit my cousin, Queen Cordelia. I am sure she will welcome Mila as I do. Enjoy your adventures, Mila.
Marina told Mila that Queen Cordelia loves it when visiting mermaids help to pick off barnacles that start to grow on her face and neck. The queen is beautiful and tries to retain her beauty. Another mermaid arrived and immediately started to help groom the queen. Queen Cordelia is always grateful and kind. In a reef, a dolphin has got caught in a fishing net left on the seafloor. The poor dolphin is struggling and cannot free himself. He is unable to swim and is hungry and frightened.
As Marina and Mila swim, they come across the reef and the struggling dolphin. They immediately swim to help him and try to set him free.
In the deep blue sea where the coral lies, Marina and Mila saw a dolphin cry. A net around its body, it thrashed and cried.
The poor dolphin continues to struggle, while Marina and Mila attempt to free him from the net.
With tails that swayed and fins that glided,
He doesn't realize that he is actually free, but because he is so distressed, he still struggles and cries.
the more they pulled, the tighter the net. But their hearts were strong, their spirits met.
The dolphin now knows he is free and swims forwards. He turns to thank Marina and then to Mila.
Set it free, rude always will never see. No more nets, no more pain. We'll swim with you forever again.
With every flip and spin, they worked so hard. The dolphins flashing made it harder, but they didn't give up, not even once. For freedom is what they both deserve.
Finally, the net gave way.
Marina takes Mila to visit the cousin of Queen Cordelia. Queen Corelia is equally as welcoming.
Well, hello, ladies. Marina, please introduce me to your young friend.
Hello, Your Highness. Queen Corelia, I'd like you to meet a new member of our mermaid colony. This is Mila.
I am very happy to meet you, Mila. You are both welcome to my domain. The mermaids here are always so peaceful and courteous. The underwater world is a marvelous place with so many wonders. Your land folks have hardly seen most of what we have in the oceans.
Queen Corelia was enjoying the attention of the mermaids as some others had also visited. She told Mila that she must be aware that there are sea trolls who are very troublesome. She explained that they had made the mistake of entering her domain. So she had to cast a spell and turn their legs to stone. From then on, they are unable to move away, and forever living examples of what happens when they enter Corelia territory and try to steal treasures or perform other crimes. As Marina and Mila left to visit other areas, they swam past the two sea trolls that Queen Corelia had turned their legs to stone. Mila was shocked by how ugly and nasty they looked. She was certainly glad they couldn't move. She knew there were more in the sea, so should be careful.
Mila was having a fantastic experience. She was breathing underwater, swimming with, and as a mermaid. She was a real mermaid. This Marina mermaid was such a lovely guardian, showing her so many fantastic things in this magical undersea world. What more could she wish to see? Marina asked Mila what she would like to see next. Mila replied, "Can we see Gingerella again? Please?" Marina said, "I will take you to where I think Gingerella might be. Let's go see."
Marina and Mila met up with Gingerella again. They spent some time together and Gingerella suggested Melina introduce Mila to another shipwreck. So Melina and Mia swam to the shipwreck. It was an ominous sight. Mila thought it looked like something out of a haunted ship movie. Marina and Mila swam around exploring the shipwreck. Then, Marina showed Mila that on the other side of the ship was a treasure chest. The chest that they had seen at the other wreck was full of gold coins. This one was full of fine jewels, pendants, crosses, brooches, rings, all kinds of wonderful precious things, and gems too. Marina explained that as this was not in either queen's territory, it was all right to take one piece each. She invited Mila to choose a piece of jewelry or a gem, whatever she would like. Marina put an emerald pendant around her own neck to let Mila see what it looked like. Marina told Mila that perhaps an emerald would look good on her. So Mila chose a gold chain with a beautiful emerald. Marina put her emerald pendant back in the chest, as she had previously chosen a piece from the chest for herself. A friendly young dolphin appeared as she wanted to see what was happening. Wow, this was getting better all the time. Marina and Mila swam and visited a friendly octopus. He was happy to meet Mila and thought the pendant looked lovely on her. Marina and Mila came across a beautiful big blue fish. Mila thought he was very beautiful. Other fish swam there too. They rested and allowed the underwater current to carry them at will. Marina told Mila they were going to visit a special big oyster clam called Marguerite. She said that if they would sing and dance to her, she would sometimes grow a pearl as they watched.
Marina and Mila, they dance and they call. Elegant Marina with her scales so fine. Mila young and sweet with her laughter divine. They glide through the corals, through shadows so deep. Their voices blend like waves, in harmony they leap. Marguerite, the wise and kind, listens with glee. If they sing, she'll grow a pearl for them to see. Oh, under the sea, in a shimmering light, their song is a pearl, pure and bright, magic in every note, wonder in the air. Under the sea, they bring beauty everywhere.
Marina and Mila met up with Gingerella again. Mila told Gingerella about the shipwreck that she had suggested they visit. She showed her the wonderful emerald pendant that she had picked from the treasure chest. Mila was overjoyed and very excited. Mila started to get tired and told Marina. Gingerella suggested Marina take her to the lagoon where they often rested. So Mila and Gingerella said goodbye and hugged. Marina took Mila to the spot on the sand by the lagoon. Mila took off her pendant and put it on the sand beside her so she could sleep comfortably. The evening came and the sun went down. The beautiful moon appeared. The tired mermaids began to sleep.
Mermaids drift off to sweet dreams today. Mila's tale of the oceans and
As Mila and Marina snoozed on the sand under the moonlight, the kind witch of the sea, invisible and not heard by the mermaids, cast a good spell upon Mila. So Mila woke back in her bed, with salty lips, damp hair and her emerald pendant. Wow! So, it was a real adventure and not just a dream. Why did it have to end? Mila worked hard at school and went to university where she obtained a degree in marine biology. Now a beautiful grown woman, she works at a marine institute where she helps care for and study the marine environment and the wonderful sea creatures and plants that we share this world with. She treasures the emerald pendant and wears it every day. She often thinks of her adventures with Marina and Gingerella. Those memories will always be special. They were real. She imagines being able to return to her mermaid form and swim with dolphins who will hopefully guide her to Marina and Gingerella. Perhaps one day her wish will be granted.
The mermaids will come to watch over her in the calm of the sun with every wave.
Welcome to the shore where dreams begin. Sunlight on the sand, a new day to swim. Mila runs along the golden beach, blonde hair dancing in the summer breeze. She builds a castle, counts the shells, wishes for wonders where the ocean swells. Close your eyes and drift away, under the sea where the mermaids play. Magic currents in the moonlit tide. Come with me to the world that hides. Ooh. Mila wakes and finds her room aglow, but in her heart she longs to dive below. A mermaid's tail, scales shining bright. Marina greets her in the silver light. They dance with dolphins, laugh with the whale, glide past shipwrecks down a hidden trail. Octopus wave, sharks swim by with grace. Fish of every color fill the sacred place. Treasure chests gleam, emeralds in a glow. Real or dream, it's time to know. Lose your eyes and drift away, under the sea where the mermaids play. Mila wakes upon the sands at dawn, necklace of gold and emerald drawn. Real.